everybody, Tim W. Rago here, Games, Movies, and Vlogs. How the hell are you? And holy shit! Oh my god, today, Jurassic Park fans, and fans of dinosaurs all in general, we have been blessed this morning with something amazing. Oh my god, I am so excited to talk about this. After so long of waiting, we finally, and I mean finally, have a trailer for Jurassic World Do Friggin' Minion. Oh my god, I've been so waiting for at least a damn trailer to come out for the newest entry in the Jurassic Park legacy here. And I have a lot of screenshots here that I took from the trailer. I'm not going to be using the trailer itself because I don't want to get copyright stricken, but for those of you who have not seen the trailer, I will link it in the description below here so y'all can go see it for yourselves. It is seriously amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, let's get right into it here. Okay, so the trailer starts out with Owen Grady and a couple other guys doing this cattle roundup type of thing with Parasaurolophus in the snow, like in this snowy area here. That's very interesting actually, because we kept on hearing this whole thing about dinosaurs in the snow, I guess. So there's this scene, and it actually looks pretty awesome. Like this whole like dinosaur cattle roundup kind of thing here. It's very interesting opening. And then you've got the confirmation, like one of them gets caught or something like that, and you see Owen Grady at least calming the animal down. I love, like, it's so interesting how the Parasaurolophus has changed. The design has changed from The Lost World to now. But I guess this one is supposed to look a little more accurate, I guess. So, but it's just still like a really cute shot. And then we got like this, I didn't get the screenshot of this, but in this little crowd of loggers right here, the character of Maisie, you remember that little girl from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom who was a clone? She's in this scene. And then it goes up and you see, the camera pans up and you see this Apatosaurus over here. You know, it's so funny how, like, Apatosaurus is the one getting all the attention now, when in the original 3 Jurassic Park movies, Brachiosaurus was the one that got the recognition. Now Apatosaurus is. So it's cool to see that, like, another long neck is getting recognition. I mean, in The Lost World we got Mamenchisaurus, but that was only in like one movie, but Apatosaurus has been in now all 3 Jurassic World movies, so it's actually really cool to see another long-necked species get some love here. But this shot is amazing. Like, this thing looks like it's just passing through, I guess, and in the middle of a logging operation. So I guess it's like the way this movie is gonna play out, or at least like some of it is just people doing their daily shit and just dinosaurs come by. Then we got Blue. Oh my god. Wow. Blue, I can see why, like, Blue has become such a fan favorite, and she's honestly, and I will admit, I'm part of that crowd that, she's like my second favorite dinosaur character from the Jurassic Park legacy, and here she is with her baby. And apparently, I found out that, I guess, asexuality is confirmed, asexual, birthing, I guess. Blue probably laid this egg by herself, you know, without needing a mate, I guess. Because in Fallen Kingdom, they said Blue's the last of her kind, which I think is bullshit. Because they didn't talk about Isla Sorna in Fallen Kingdom. So, yeah. But here she is with her baby, and from the trailer, she's teaching this little guy, or girl, how to hunt. And I love how the baby has her exact coloring, you know, the gray with the blue stripe. But what's so interesting is the baby has its own, unique design to it. It doesn't look like, you know, just like they took the model for Blue and just shrunk her a little bit. No, it has its own unique look, and I like that. And here we see another cute shot of, both of them, both Blue and her baby here. I can't, see, this is what is going to be awesome. Like, we're going to get a moment of just the dinosaurs, like we did in the prologue that came out a few months back. So it's cool that we get to see, like, Blue more as a character. And I wonder if, like, they're gonna encounter wolves, you know, since they're in the snow. I wonder, like, you know, since raptors are pack hunters, I wonder if they're gonna encounter wolves in this scene. That would actually be pretty cool, like, if she screeches at wolves over a deer carcass or some shit. That'll actually be pretty cool. And here we have, like, another shot of her baby, in, like, a fresher, greener area. Like, you see, the main characters looks like this baby was captured and released. I think this is going to be the end of the movie, actually, because the way this scene plays out, the baby looks like it was captured and then just immediately runs to blue here. And then here we have the mosasaur going after Deadliest Catch here. Like, seriously, you just see this thing just jump out of the water and start almost tip the boat over, like, damn. And the mosasaur just looks amazing. This thing just looks so cool. It's so cool seeing this thing again, like, out in the open ocean. And then here we got Laura Dern. Wow, ever since 2001, man, after 21 years, Laura Dern is back as Ellie Sattler, and then Alan Grant, well, you got Sam Neill playing Alan Grant again. Just wow, that's just damn. I am so happy they got these two back together. This is just wow. This is crazy. And I love how they say each other's characters' names. And I love, like, Sam Neill has given Alan Grant, like, the specific voice. And it's so funny, like, Sam Neill's actually British, but he gave Alan Grant his American voice he gives Alan Grant is so recognizable, and he just flawlessly does it again. Like, he gets back into character so easily. And honestly, Alan Grant was, like, one of my favorite. He's, like, my #1 character from the Jurassic Park legacy anyway. So it's really cool to see him and Ellie Sattler back. And then we got this, like, you got some Parasaurolophus herd running with wild horses. This is cool, actually. This is just wow. I love how apparently the horses just don't give a shit. Like, they just accept the fact that, like, oh hey, they're probably thinking in their heads, oh hey, there's some creatures that act like us. Let's let them run. Let's let them run with us. I don't know. I think this is going to be at the end of the movie too, actually. I think this is going to be the one of the last few scenes at the very end of the movie, right before the credits, where they show, like, the dinosaurs have been put into areas made for them, you know? So, but this is gorgeous. This is such a gorgeous shot right here. And then we have the Therizinosaurus, and I love how this thing, they're not showing its face, apparently. They're, like, waiting until either a second trailer or until the movie actually comes out. And just, wow. And it's so crazy that this thing's feathered. Like, they did say Therizinosaurus, a lot of the times I've seen Therizinosaurus feathered, so it's interesting to see, like, wow. And it's got, like, this red brownish kind of color, which is really cool, actually. And apparently it's chasing Claire. It's chasing her into this water, into this swampy area or whatever it is. And I didn't sorry. And I couldn't get the screenshot because the trailer was moving too fast, but Claire is under the water. They show her under the water while the Therizino is, like, roaring above her. So there's that. And the CGI on this thing is gorgeous. I mean, all the dinosaurs look great, but look at the amount of detail on this close-up of the Therizino. Wow. Of course, like, Industrial Light and Magic, who needs no introductions whatsoever, has worked on every single Jurassic Park movie, including Battle at Big Rock. So, of course, like, the dinosaurs are just freaking amazing in this movie. And holy shit, did Henry Wu grow hair? Wow, his hair's gotten long over the years. Holy shit. Just wow. Okay. I don't know why. I kind of like this look a little better than the short-haired look that he had in the first two Jurassic World movies. I don't know why. Like, this long-haired look kind of, I don't know, it just looks it just looks better, in all honesty. And then we got this, cut throughout this trailer, there are scenes of the Atrociraptor chase in, I can't remember what city they said it was in here, but there's a bunch of scenes of this, of one chasing Claire, which is this screenshot here is the one chasing Claire, and then there's like 2 or 3 of them that chase Owen through the city or whatever. So they keep peppering this out throughout the trailer here, and it's probably going to be probably a 15-minute action sequence, but it's going to be awesome. And then we have this right here. This, what is that? Like, what the hell is this? I'm actually super curious on what this is. This is either like a, I don't know what to say. I don't know what this is. This is really interesting. I can't tell what this is. This is either Dr. Wu's lab, his new lab, or an arena or some shit, like in Camp Cretaceous season 4, where they're talking about like dinosaurs fighting for the rich and famous or something like that. Could they be mentioning that from Camp Cretaceous, or is this Henry Wu's lab? This is so interesting. Like, I do like the design of the building, but it's so, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one, about this actually. And then there's the Pyroraptor. Wow, that's crazy that this dinosaur is getting recognition, and I love how they really take the name seriously, like giving it this red coloring, and just wow, this thing looks amazing. When I first heard that JWD was going to have feathered dinosaurs for the first time in Jurassic Park history, it was a bit odd because I'm used to seeing the dinosaurs from these movies not have feathers, but they look great, in all honesty. Even feathered, they look amazing. So the fact that they went with more accurate dinosaurs, it's still cool, you know. It's just wow. It's the Pyroraptor, like dinosaur, like this thing has, I think this is the first time ever that this animal has ever gotten any serious recognition, to be honest with you, because, I mean, I've seen it mentioned on Nat Geo, like, maybe 3 times, but this is the first time that Pyroraptor has ever been in a major motion picture, so that's really cool that it's like, oh, a new dinosaur to give some recognition to. And then there's this, I don't know what this thing is, like, one shot ago they showed Ellie Sattler, and then there's like these 2 kids running away from whatever this is. This can't be pterosaurs. There's no way that this is a swarm of pterosaurs. This looks like a swarm of bugs. Like, could we have, for the first time in Jurassic Park history, are they gonna do a swarm of prehistoric bugs? You know, this was an interesting shot. I don't know what this is. I think it's prehistoric bugs. These things have got to be bugs. There's no other explanation for this. And then here we go. Remember when I said earlier they were showing the Atrociraptor chase? Well, here you go. And I love how Owen's riding a motorcycle again. I think it's a nice like callback to the first Jurassic World where Owen was riding with the Raptor Squad. He was riding with the good Raptor Squad. Now he's riding away from the bad Raptor Squad, and I think that's a nice little, like, it's a nice callback to the first Jurassic World, but the roles are reversed here. And then Atrociraptor, just like, I heard from Colin Trevorrow that this thing's supposed to be really scary. Like, that the Atrociraptor is supposed to be like one of the scariest dinosaurs in the movie. And then during that raptor chase, you got like 2 Allosaurs just randomly just show up walking down the street. Like, the hell? Sorry. You got like 2 Allosauruses just walking down the street here. So it's cool to see Allosaurus again. I'm a huge Allosaurus fan, mainly because of walking with dinosaurs growing up. But the Jurassic Park Allosaurus is amazing. Like, the design just looks really, really good. And then you have a Quetzalcoatlus destroying a plane, and I love like how before this, like, you hear the roar, you hear like the screech, and Owen's like, I hope there's like, is that another plane? And this other woman sitting next to him was like, not really. And then they show this thing just jumps on the plane and starts wrecking it. And what's so weird though is with Quetzalcoatlus, it's so odd, like the design choice, especially this thing's face. Like, the crest is on the beak, when in real life that crest would be on the back of its head. So it's so, I mean, I guess they wanted to distinguish it from the Pteranodon. So I can see why they did it, but it's so weird that they put the crest on the beak. And what's crazy is I love how absolutely big they made Quetzalcoatlus, because Quetzalcoatlus was huge. I mean, the wingspan on this thing was about 40 feet, and they really captured that size of this animal in this shot alone. Because a Pteranodon would be like, you know, the size of the friggin' cockpit. No, you got Quetzalcoatlus over here who's huge. So I love how they really captured that in this one little shot here. And then you got Nazutoceratops knocking over trucks and shit. I think right here, this is like I think my prediction for this scene is somebody's trying to hunt these guys and they go after the baby and the herd gets like super pissed off and they start, you know, wrecking shit. So this was an interesting little little scene here. And it's so crazy. Everyone always loved, and I think this is a callback to The Lost World, because in The Lost World we get a scene where a Triceratops flips a Jeep over. So I think this is a nice little like reminder of that. Just, you know, it's Naruto. And then we have this. We got Maisie, or I assume it's Maisie anyway, in a cage with some big ass predator. I think this is the Giga. I think this is Giganotosaurus. This has to be. There's no other. You can't say T-Rex because its mouth doesn't look remotely like Rexy. So I think, and whoever did this, just wow. This says someone has to be a psychotic mofo to do this. Like, this just looks like some horror movie shit right here. And I think like Maisie is used as bait to draw the Giga out. That's my prediction anyway. And then there's this. I love how like you got what I assume is Maisie, Owen, and Alan Grant. I love how those two are working together during this movie. That is awesome. That is just amazing. And look at Alan Grant. He's holding a crowbar or some shit. Like he's holding a crowbar ready to smack somebody. That just, his pose is so funny to me right now. I don't know why. And the gun that Owen's using looks like one of the tranquilizers from the first Jurassic World. So that's cool. I don't think if he's looking to shoot anything, I hope, you know, he doesn't kill it, I guess. And this has to be, I think like the area they're in was actually that weird building that we saw a few screenshots ago. So I think this is like in the basement level of that building. And then, oh my god, why? Oh my god. Okay, I will admit, it's really cool seeing Dilophosaurus come back. I understand that, but my god, the cringe. Oh my god, I don't know why. Like, it's my one pet peeve with the Jurassic Park legacy, is Dilophosaurus doing this frill shit. Oh my god, it's like everything I've read and watched on Dilophosaurus, never did this animal do this, and just I know it's a part of Jurassic Park that Dilophosaurus does that, but it's cool to see Dilophosaurus come back after the very first movie, but they said this movie's supposed to have more accurate dinosaurs. Why does this animal do this? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. But it's cool to see the animal come back, but the frill thing, oh good lord. And then you've got, then here we go, you got both groups together. I love this. Look, on the left you got Ellie Sattler, Alan Grant, and Ian Malcolm. That's freaking insane. And then on the right you got Owen Grady and Claire Dearing. Then you got Maisie, and then you got this other woman way off to the right. I think she's a survivalist. I have no idea. But I love how in this scene, Alan Grant and Owen Grady, they're both like, don't move a muscle. And they say it at the same time, which is really cool to hear. And then here's the Giga. You can tell this thing is the Giga because any of y'all who have seen the Dominion prologue, knows what the Giga looks like, and clearly this thing's the Giga. And you can see like the heavy scaling on the back, even though it's a silhouette. You can so see the heavy scaling on the back. And there's a line that Ian Malcolm says where he's like, it's bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger? I don't know why. It's like just that one. It's so typical Ian Malcolm. Of course he'd say that. But I think like in this scene here, I think, what do you call me? And then here comes the foot, and then that ends the trailer. And I think right here, my prediction for this is that this is going to be like the big dinosaur fight of the movie. I think right here, Rexy is going to charge out from behind our human characters here and just beat the shit out of this thing. That's my honest to God prediction. I bet Rexy is going to take revenge on the Giga for killing it 65 million years ago. And I hope she lives. But since Rexy is a genetic mutant, and so is the Giga technically, I think the Giga is going to give her a run for her money in this fight. But Rexy's got to win this. She's got to win this fight. Like, that is honestly my prediction. She's going to charge out from behind this little structure or whatever they're standing behind and just beat the everlasting shit out of this thing, and we're gonna get another awesome dino battle between the Giga and Rexy here. So yeah, I tried to keep this video as short as I possibly can, but yeah, I am so hyped for this movie. I hope you guys are too. Jurassic Park has been a big part of my childhood, and I love how it's continuing on. So yeah, again, gonna end this video like I'm super hyped for this movie. I can't wait till June 10th when this movie comes out. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed that video. Please be sure to like, share, and consider subscribing. And also, please watch until the very end of this video to follow me, to know exactly where to follow me on Instagram. And for those of you who have a DeviantArt, please follow me there as well. My username will be at the end of this video here. So yeah, this is Tim W. Reagan, and I'm going to say peace out, everybody, and see you all in whatever video that I decide to do next.